Well, looks like we've got a new base. Now, this actually took me 7 hours to build, which to you guys probably sounds like a long time, but the reason it did take me that long was because it was kind of done on impulse. I was just walking across this area and I saw this kind of outcrop at the top of this terrain, and it just looked perfect for what I wanted to build. So I went ahead and built our brand new home. Now, with this build, guys, I've kind of kept it simple because I don't really know what I want to do with the top. I'll show you guys what's inside. I just need to be careful because I did hear a group of cannibals. That's a raccoon. Okay, I think we should be okay. But I've kept it kind of simple because I've got a kind of idea what I want to do with the inside of this, and I know kind of already how it's going to look. But, oh, I didn't show you guys this, which is my new fireplace. This took me so long, and I mean so long. Getting all the rocks lined up like that, and I don't know if you guys can tell, I've had to put a foundation underneath a foundation to make sure this thing stays straight because of the terrain. But I really like the way it's turned out. You know, it's not kind of poking away into the actual building, it's actually going out, and it has its kind of chimney effect to it as well. It looks really good. I like it anyway. You guys will have to let me know what you think. I don't know whether I should put a brick wall there. I kind of like the way it's open. And you guys can see we still got some unfinished stuff. I actually think I've got some sticks. There we go. Is that done? What was that one? Oh, that's the rock holder. Okay. So, yeah, I kind of know what I'm going to do with this. And this is the bedroom as well, if you're wondering what this is. I kind of know what I'm going to do with this one. The place where I don't really know or don't really have any plans for yet. What's that shadow? Is that from the tree? The place I don't really have any plans for yet is this one. The upper level. I've been kind of experimenting with the rocks because this area, if you've never built here before, it's just full of rocks. I mean, there's an abundance of rocks around here. You will never ever be short of them. I mean, look. I mean, I can continuously stack the sled and this holder without even having to stop. There's so many rocks around here, and I don't know if that's the devs that have upped the spawn of them in the game, you know, if they just continuously recycle back into the game. But you can build huge structures now with rocks because of how many are around here. And I actually really like this place. It's got a kind of nostalgic feel to it, you know? You guys that have been with me for a long time will know what I'm talking about. And of course, there's a lake, which we were really missing on the previous build. Which brings me to this episode, which is 0.41 or month 41. And if you guys don't know, there have been a few changes to the games. Now, there has been balance tweaks, obviously, like they always do. There's been a few changes in terms of the way things look, and I don't know if you guys can tell this, but the base does look different. It looks older now, and I really like that. It's kind of like the wood's got a dried out effect to it. The stones haven't, or the rocks haven't really changed, but the wood, I think it looks really nice. I need to kill a deer as well. I need to get those rugs down. It's going to drive me insane. In fact, okay, there we go. I think we should have enough now. But yeah, there's been a few changes. Now, I'm like you guys. I really want to know what's behind the door. I want to know what's going on with Timmy. I want to know what's going on with the Sahara keycard. But there's been no clues just yet. We still have to wait a little bit longer to find out what's going on with that stuff. So today, I've decided to play around with this update. Now, I need to apologize in advance, guys. I've got a really sore throat because I'm on a bit of a recording spree again, like I tend to do every few days. So I don't want to overdo it with my voice. So if I'm a little bit quieter than usual, nothing's wrong. I'm just trying to take it easy on my voice. But what we're going to do today is take a look at this update. And I want to pick a fight with the cannibals because they've actually implemented something that I've wanted for a long, long time in the game. And it's something kind of insignificant, which not a lot of people would really care about, and it's the ragdoll effect. You know, when something dies, like the cannibals, they now ragdoll. And it's going to make such a difference to the physics of the game. You're going to see so many more cooler experiences, especially with the traps. I can't wait to see what we can do with that, but first things first. If you didn't know, they've now added this thing. We go down to traps. Oh, and they've color-coded everything as well on the content, so everything should match up. So yellow represents the fire, and if you go across to the tabs as well, it should all match up. So we want traps. And it's I think it's this one? Yeah, so If you guys know when you put this on land, it's kind of the rabbit trap that we tend to use a lot over at the old place. Well, when you put it into water, it does this. Now, I think I kind of know what they've gone for with this. You guys should see a picture on the screen right now. But I noticed something, and there's a reason why I've kept the hood on in this episode, because I wanted to show you guys this. Let me try and place this a little bit further in. I think it's supposed to look like that. So if we start spamming the sticks with this, look how many sticks this needs. 28 sticks. That's ridiculous, and I think it needs 2 rope as well. So let's go ahead, make 1, make 2, and we need to get all those sticks. It's actually a good job I did harvest them when I did. Otherwise, I'd be screwed right now. Now, one of the things about this area, guys, that I need to tell you all is I don't really see the cannibals that often around here. I mean, they tend to go across this section down here, but they very rarely ever come up here. But when they do, there's a lot of them. I think it's happened once or twice while I was building the base. Every other time it was down there. So I'm on the lookout in this episode because my guard is going to be down with me not being used to this area. So what was I going to grab? Sticks. I don't want to get them from there. I wanted to get them from out here. Everything is so new, guys. This is what I love about starting the game again. I mean, in theory, we're just starting the game afresh. We're not starting the game again from taking a break from it, but I mean, it still feels new. Look at the size of that fish. Look at that son of a bitch. That could feed a family of 5. You got these little tiddlers down here, and then you've got that. Okay, let's get this built up. Okay, let's make a start on this 28. Okay. So we should be able to grab another 10. So 2 more trips, and then we should be done. Now, I'm hoping, because I have played around with this just so I knew kind of what resources I would need for the video, but I haven't seen it catch any fish yet. Now, I'm hoping it catches that big fat one, because I want to grub out tonight, especially with building this base. I've used up a lot of calories. We still need more sticks. Final trip. Final 8 sticks. Let me quickly check something. How many of these do I have? Do I only have 2? I think I only need 2. I think I placed 1 down already, but I'm trying to go through in my head what I need to actually finish the base. Or at least the bottom level anyway. Okay, so this should be enough. Now again, I don't know how long this is going to take to catch the fish. So this could be a waiting game, guys. We could have to theoretically wait till the end of the video. Okay, so it's up. Oh. I'm really not used to having the hood on as well. I mean, I do have the hood on when I build the base, or, you know, do anything when I'm testing stuff to build for you guys. But 90% of the time, I don't have the hood on. I've got a feeling this is going to take a long time. I mean, it's really well camouflaged in this kind of, in the lily pads. But this is going to take a long time. I should have placed it there. Oh. Wait, did we get... Did that just swim through it? This defeats the purpose of actually setting a fish trap by actually going in the lake and doing this. Did we catch one? But I kind of wanted to see what this did. It's not really doing much. Alright, we can leave it there. Well, we'll come back to this and see if we catch anything. Seeing as though the hood's on as well, I would want you guys to let me know whether or not you prefer it like this. So, let me know in the comments, guys. Do you prefer the hood on or off? I mean, I know a lot of you guys probably prefer it off because of the effect. You know, like we've started it with it off. I mean, pretty much most of the episodes. I don't know. Kind of adds a different element to it. Okay, so we've got the fishing trap down. What else was there? There was another part to the update which said they've added buoyancy to logs. So I wanted to test that as well before we move on and pick a fight with the cannibals. Now, what this should mean is that the logs float on the physics of the water, which basically means if I just chuck them into this lake, they should just float. So, there we go. So that basically means that we can now retrieve logs. I don't know if it works in the ocean. I'm going to have to test that after this episode. I like that. That's actually something I said a while back. I wanted this to happen because I'm not like, I don't want to say this the wrong way, but I'm not, is it a logger? I guess it's a logger. I mean, I don't really know, someone will have to let me know. But I think it's the way the water saturates the log before it sinks. So that would make sense in it being able to float. But, I mean, they're just trying to add a sense of realism to the game, and I like that. And if I'm not mistaken, I'm pretty sure we've caught something. Nope, it's a lily pad. Okay, can we actually push this? Oh, that'd be so sick if you could push it around the lake. Okay, we're gonna come back to it. So that's the fishing trap and the buoyancy to the logs. Now they did change something with the houseboat as well, but I'm gonna be testing that with Swartz and Bell. Now, those guys have gone off on a bit of a look for survivors, so I'm gonna join up with them in a few days, but I just wanted to get this down. Now, you may be wondering if we're setting up the rescue camp, why have I set this up? This is basically my retreat, guys. I mean, I've been on my own for so long now in the forest that I kind of need my own space. Going from being alone for so long and then with survivors, it's not necessarily a good thing. No, okay, what did I want to do? I wanted to throw down some of the what are they called? The headlamps? It's on furniture and decorations. Why did I go to custom buildings? Across ceiling skull lamp. I wanted to add a few of these. I love the look of this. Can we throw this here? Okay, just throw it. Like, you guys are going to see my OCD firsthand. Okay, you have to rotate it before you actually place it down. I've done this a million times, and yet I always do that. Here's the OCD, guys. Here we go. Okay, let me place that. There? Why don't you want to place? There? There we go. Oh, he's tilted. Oh, it's ever so slightly tilted. Nothing in this game lines up perfectly, guys. I mean, stuff like this, you can imagine how long this took. This pretty much took most of the time. In fact, I'm going to show you guys what this looks like. So, when I said I made a chimney, I wasn't joking. This is a chimney for the fireplace inside. Can't get over the fucking stick wall. But look at it, guys. I mean, there is a slight gap there because I did use one continuous wall all the way around, but I did have to place this, which you can see is slightly underneath this foundation. But I like the way it's turned out. I've not seen anyone do this yet in the game. I mean, there's no real reason to. I mean, just for effect. But I think it looks kind of cool. So let me go up top, show you guys what it looks like from above, which you should have seen before because I was jumping around like an idiot. Why? There we go. That's pretty much what it looks like. And, I mean, if I wanted to, I could do this, which I have played around with. How do I get to the custom floors? If I do this, I can actually place that on top too. But then it does stick out a little bit there. So there's a few things we can do. Depending on what I want to do with this level, I guess it's kind of on you guys. What you think we should do. Should we build straight up or maybe go across? I really want to do something intricate with this build. Because I really want to design something different, you know? And I want your thoughts and your designs implemented into this now more than ever because it's a fresh build. So let me know in the comments, guys. Okay, so we want to find a cannibal. I want to take a look up here too. We've got a lake here and we've got a lake over there as well, which is good. That's more signs for food. There's plenty of deer, which you guys can see. Plenty of raccoons, plenty of squirrels, plenty of birds as well. And that reminds me, I need to check how many arrows I have. They should be fully stocked, Okay. Just in case the cannibals come. I'm going, how many of the poison ones do I have? Okay, we have a fair amount. I didn't just want to make them all fire arrows. I like them to be different so I can select them. Okay. So we've got another pond over here. So I've been here now for a good 5 or 10 minutes trying to work out which way around I want my brand new weapon wall. You know, from the previous base where I kind of lined up all the weapons on the wall? I really like the look of it. I think it looks so sick. Is that what I think it was? Shit, that was the cannibals. Okay, I guess it's go time. But what I was going to tell you guys is, I'm going to throw the weapons on this wall so I can grab them going in and out of the base. And then I think, around this way, I'm going to put the pictures of Timmy on this one. To remind us that we need to find him again. Where is that son of a bitch? And why have I got the tennis racket out? They do some serious damage to the base now. Okay, I've got to lead them away. Okay, here we go, guys. We're going to see how the ragdoll effect works. Look how fast they are. What the fuck? I kind of saw that then. Did you guys see the way he fell? We're going to see it a lot clearer now. I'm going to light this fire and then get some bones from him. Shit. Do it quick. Oh, do it quick. Okay, I can take these guys out. I'm not worried about that. It's more the groups that I'm worried about. These guys are the feral ones. They look so fucking horrible. Stay down. Alright, let's light this. I gotta be honest, guys, I didn't really see any ragdoll effect from the cannibals then. Now, there are a couple of things that I still need to tell you guys about. And one of them is something that I've just read from the patch notes, which says... You motherf... You know what I said before about letting my guard down? That's exactly what I meant. Oh, I've never really seen him do that jump as well, which was one of the things that you guys said I was missing from not updating the game. Just go down. Now, if Bell was here right now, he'd be telling me to use the modern axe. Because that thing slays a lot more than the katana. It's just that I'm kind of used to the katana, so I use it more. So, sorry, Bell, if you're watching this. I mean, why would he be watching this? He's trying to survive in this hellhole. But you guys know what I mean. But there is something that I've noticed from the patch notes. And it says that there's brand new art added to the game. And the exact words from the developers says, new art added. Dead baby corpses. That's right, guys. We've got to look forward to finding dead baby corpses. Can you believe that shit? Now, I don't know if it's going to be Virginia's babies, but I'm really not looking forward to it. I've got to be honest. So if anyone's taken a look at it yet, then you'll have to let me know, guys, what it looks like. Now, another thing that I wanted to tell you guys about was something that I've asked for from a while ago. In fact, can I collect all these? I'm going to have to build one of those stupid fucking baskets. I hate building these things. I never use them. Alright, where can we place one? Guess for now, storage. Where is it? You guys can tell I never build these things. Bone basket, there we go. Alright, I guess we can place it there. 25 fucking sticks. That's why I don't build them. They need to change that. Okay. Let's grab all of these. I don't think I've got enough. I'm going to have to go and forage some. But the final thing I wanted to tell you guys about was the water skin. I did mention it, I guess it was around... I think it was... I'd say at least 4 updates ago. Saying that I would like some kind of inclination so you could kind of see how much you're drinking from the water skin. Well, it turns out that that was actually implemented either in the previous update or the one before that, because you can see when you drink from it now. Now, it does have that stupid knockback effect. And there you go. I hate that fucking thing. But nonetheless, you can kind of keep track of how much you're drinking now, so it doesn't just run out if you go adventuring around the forest, which I kind of like. And I'm very aware that I need some food. And I've exhausted every single candy bar that I had building this fucking base. Okay, let's just get this bone basket built and we can get some food. Are these bones going to stay here for long? Okay, let's just get it done. In fact, I'm going to grab some food now just in case. Because I start slowing down and the cannibals come, I'm screwed. Look at that! Look at that, guys! That's a thumbnail right there. You guys are actually witnessing the thumbnail. I don't know if I'm going to use it, but look how nice that is. Okay, let's go back inside. Alright, let's finish this basket. 1, 2, 3. And then we can place the bones inside. Plenty of these in case we need to build up there. Like I say though, guys, let me know. If you want me to build something that I've never built before, or attempt to build something that I've never built before, then just let me know and I'll give it my best shot. But I mean, I want to try something that we haven't done yet. Why can't I pick them up? Okay, here we go. Now, this is the cave, guys, that was flooded. So I don't really know what's at the bottom of it. Although, like I say, one of you guys said that there was, there was, some, you know, like the tent that we found last time. Whenever I get scared by them, I have to do it. Just take a few of them out, you know? Let them know who's boss. Still though, even though, I mean, I still kind of like this update because they've brought a fair few things that are new to the game, like, you know, the fishing trap, the things with the logs, the buoyancy and stuff. Still, I would have loved to have found out what's going on with that Sahara keycard, and I know a lot of you guys would have too, especially with the door. I'm pretty sure that's number 1 on everybody's list. Why am I sinking straight down? What's that? I'm not pressing anything and I'm sinking straight down to the bottom. Is that to do with my weight? Watch this, guys. I'm not touching anything and my character is slowly falling straight down. If that's something to do with weight, that's actually really cool. Maybe it's just a bug in the game, but that's kind of cool. Alright, so... Holy shit, more bodies. I don't know what happened here. Did this just become flooded before or after the bodies were placed here? And this is the tent. So we've got a circuit, what looks like a flare. Collected some sticks. Sticks. Anything else? Bones. Wait, what have we got in our hand? What's that? Can you get in there? Try and grab everything I can. Oh, please don't get stuck. There we go. What the fuck? Are those bats? Well, we've seen weirder things in the forest, guys. There's mutants chasing us. I shouldn't be surprised at bats underwater, so I want to know what this is. Is this a new magazine? I don't think it is. I think it's the Cavers one that we haven't got yet. You know, the Explorers one? Even so, though. There's a lot of death down in this cave, and I don't want to be down here longer than I have to be. Here we go. Yep, the Practical Caver, Special Edition, Beautiful Waterfalls. Is that what that was? And at some point it's just collapsed. Do not jump scare me again. I fucking hate these bats. I mean, I like them that they're in the game. I don't like the way they jump scare the bejesus out of me when I come through the caves. Now, I was thinking of heading that way, but I'm pretty sure I know where that goes. And that is a hella long tunnel that goes all the way around and branches right round over to the other side of the island, so I don't really need to go that way yet. Okay, we're just coming up on the cannibal camp, guys. Everything is so quiet. There's nothing here. Just listen to how quiet that is. So this is where they spend most of their time. Doing shit like this. You guys were wondering where I got the camera from. This is it. So when you guys see that weird filter on the screen, that's where it's from. A lot of you guys actually thought that was actually in the game, which I was kind of surprised at. Let me grab that cloth. Let me get rid of this too. Nobody should have to look at that. Anything useful? There's more. Look at this. What the fuck? I'm gonna take anything we can. Just a random foot. Oh my god. Doesn't look like anybody's home. I really hope we find Timmy soon, guys. The thought of leaving him alone with things that make these. Alright, while we're here as well, I don't think they'll mind if I steal a few fish from their lake. Especially this fat one. They're feasting on human parts. They're not going to want fish anytime soon. And that fat one too. It's going to give me a good meal. Okay, war weapon rack. We'll place, how many have we got? We got this. I'm going to place it there for now. And he's going to be lined up. About there. Open the book again. As much as it's easier using the crouch button to duplicate the actual build. Why is it actually gone through? Is that one sticking out? It is. That log's kind of sticking out a little bit. At least it all doesn't look the same. Okay, so we've got 3 there now. How many sticks do we have? We have plenty of sticks. Now, somebody actually told me as well in the previous base that I can actually just use the pictures from Timmy just to stick straight on the wall. So I don't actually need to use those mounts. And I never actually realized that, so that's actually going to look really good in here. And I'm going to change all this up as well. I'm going to make it look nice. So that's to come. Alright, what don't I really use? For now, I'm going to place the tennis racket. If I can select it. There we go. Place that there. What else don't I really use? This one. And that one. Because this thing duplicates itself, I might just use this. Maybe the climbing axe? I'm going to go ahead and use the climbing axe because the plane axe at the minute's got a little bit of use. It's fast. I hate that, so it's going straight back up. Try this one. Okay, that doesn't clip through. Okay, that kind of looks cool. So you can kind of see what I'm going for, guys. I'm going to do what I did in the previous base, just space them out a little bit, make it all look nice. Get the furniture finished up in here, so things like the... what do we need? We need the... Is it still called the snack bar? The snack bar and the medicine cabinet, which I'm going to put the extra rack on as well. What else can we have? There's a few things that I need to go through, but the biggest thing from you guys is let me know what I need to build up here, and I'll show you guys how much space we have. I don't really mind getting rid of this as well. This was just kind of in for an example. But I can build anything on this. If you want me to go straight up with it, I can do. If you want me to just leave it here but build something specific, then let me know in the comments. So guys, before I end this episode, I just wanted to say really quick, because in the previous episode I mentioned something about my personal life, and the response from you guys was pretty much amazing, and I mean that with my hand on my heart. Some of the things that you guys said and some of the experiences that you guys chose to share in a public comment section kind of blew me away, because I can guarantee to you guys, as of me making this video today, the 23rd of June, I've read 99% of the comments. Although I haven't replied, and I promise you guys that I will get back on track with that. I've just been kind of busy with making videos. I can pretty much guarantee you guys I've read most of those comments, and it kind of put things into perspective for me. It helped me out, is what I'm trying to say, and thank you so much. You guys, the support you show, and it doesn't have to just be on the videos, it's everything you guys do. You actually give me a reason to want to do this, and I really enjoy doing it with the community that we've got. There is one more thing that I do want to say before I end the episode, and that is, if there's anyone being negative in the comment section, just ignore them, because they're just not worth your time. If anyone's saying anything trolly to me, or anything about the video, just ignore it, guys, because they're trying to get a reaction. Now, most of the community that we've got, it is amazing, and I want to try and keep it that way. Any of the idiots that are just stopping by to say some bullshit in the comments to try and get someone riled up, just ignore them or thumbs down their comment. That way I'll see it and I'll get rid of the actual comment itself, and maybe even ban the person. But I just wanted to say thank you so much for all of the support you show, guys, and I've been talking for so long, the fire's gone out, so that's my cue to end the video. So thank you so much for watching. Thank you so much for your support, and I'll see you all in the next one.